Hey guys, welcome back to the movie summary. Beginning of the movie, we see the CCTV control room. There are two girls talking about a guy named Jang Bu. He wears sunglasses even in the room. Then a lady sees two robbers running away. Immediately she tells this to her officer. He then informed to the police. All CCTV cameras are tracking those thieves. But they soon disappear from the cameras. Then Jang shows where the two thieves are. Therefore, the police catch them easily. He has a problem. That means he can see everything in slow motion. That's why he could easily see where the robbers had. Now the movie goes into flashback. Jang is in school now. He participates in running competition with his friend Bong. From then everything started to appear to him in slow motion. This matter will be known to his parents. Soon they take Jang to Dr. Seok. He checks Jang's eyes and tells his parents that he has a rare disease. That disease is called dynamic visual acuity. Hence he is able to see the happenings very slowly. To prove this, the doctor throws a baseball at Jang at high speed. Then Jang catches the ball easily. His parents will be shocked to see this. Then the doctor makes Jang always wear sunglasses. Jang's father goes to another country to earn money for Jang's treatment. Jang stays at home with his mom and sister. Sometimes he likes to have this disease. Sometimes he don't like it. Because he enjoys watching girls' skirts fly in the air in slow motion. On the other hand, his classmates used to trouble him for always wearing sunglasses. Bong is his only friend. He loves her. Because of her friendship with Jang, the other children would also trouble her. So she gives up her friendship with Jang. Now he has no friends. Therefore he feels sad. He wants to destroy his eyes quickly. So Jang was always watching TV. But his eyes are not damaged. But he gets used to watching movies. His father did not come home even on holidays to save money. Many years pass like that. One day Jang's father dies accidentally while working. Hence the financial situation in his family is not good. Jang goes to his doctor. Seok tells him you should work and help your family. Later Jang works in the CCTV control room. Now the movie comes into the present. Jang looks at the people on camera and talks to himself. Seeing people reminded him of childhood movies. One day his colleague Byong discusses Jang's behavior with his officer. He says that he is always silent and never talks to anyone. He has a lot of talent. I will take care of him from now on. From then on he used to sit next to Jang. He tries to talk to him. Then Jang would answer Byong with a nod of his head. But he doesn't say any word. Jang looks at the cameras and calculates how many steps it takes to get from one place to another. All this seems strange to Byong. But he doesn't ask Jang about this. He asks Jang, do you have girlfriend? Hearing his question, Jang remembers Bong. Next day he goes to her house to meet Bong. She is very beautiful. But her financial situation is not good. Her lender gets into a fight with the Bong. He tells her, you sell your house and settle my debt. Jang looks at her, but doesn't dare to approach and speak. From that day he used to watch the Bong on the cameras. She drinks soft drink in a shop every night. Jang also drinks soft drink every night like her. One day Bong sees a sofa on the way. Jang takes the sofa and puts it in front of the coffee shop. At night Bong sees that sofa and sits on it. The next day it is raining heavily and she has to stay at the bus stop. Jang sees all this. He goes to her with Byong to help her. He unfurls an umbrella over her like a hero in the movies he watched as a child. Then Bong scolds him and leaves. Then they both go to Dr. Seok together. Jang asks doctor how to impress Bong. Then the doctor says you should give her flowers as a gift. Next day Bong leaves to audition in a musical drama. She runs because she is very late. She calls her manager and gave audition over the phone. As she sings, those present watch her. Jang also comes there with flowers. Jang gives her a flower bouquet after she sings. Then she gets angry with him. She tells him that I like poison more than these flowers and leaves. Then Jang calls her by name. He talks to her like he used to talk to her as a child. Hearing this, she says my name is Yeo Soo not Bong Soo. Then he realizes that she is another girl. But now Jang loves that girl. That evening, they accidentally bump into each other. Then Yeo Soo things fall down. Then Jang takes the things with her. Yeo Soo asks him, why are you looking for Bong Soo? To that he says, I like her since childhood. Next day he sees Yeo Soo on the monitor talking to someone on the phone. A man on the phone tells Yeo Soo that you have been selected in a musical drama. Then she happily dances there. Jang is watching all this on the monitor. That night she goes to a restaurant. Jang also comes there. Seeing him, Yeo Soo invites him inside. They both talk for a while. She then gives him the lyrics of her song and practices singing the song. Then Jang thinks he should show his talent too. Then everyone in the restaurant quickly throws things at him. But Jang catches them easily. Next day Jang goes Yeosu home and counts the steps. Because he was remembering her way home. Byong sees all this on the monitor. Yeosu completes her work and walks down the road. On the way Jang waits for her. Later they both walk and talk. Then she comes to know that Jang works in the CCTV control room. Later they both go to a coffee shop. She tells him that I like the coffee shop owner. Also he has a nice car. Hearing this, Jang gets very angry with the coffee shop owner. He decides to take Yeosu in the car to impress her. He asks everyone in his office he wants their car for a while. But they don't have a car. The next day Yeosu is on her way home when her lender meets her. He threatens her that I will beat you if you don't return my money. Just then Jang comes and saves her. Then he goes to his office. Yeosu comes up to a CC camera and yells thank you. Yeosu knows that Jang is watching her. In the evening they both talk for a long time in the park. Jang asks her what would you do if you had a car? To that she says, I go to the beach by car. Jang can't get a car. So he travels by bus every day and gets to know the driver. Jang watched the driver play baseball by himself several times on his monitor. One day Jang goes to play baseball with him. There Jang tells about his love and asks him to help. Driver says okay to that. The next day Byong, the bus driver and Jang pick up Yeosu from the bus stop and leave to show her the sea. For that they have to go to Busan. She is very impressed to see Jang doing all this for her. The police will stop the bus at the border. Police officers tell them that they will not allow local buses to enter other cities. Then Yeosu fights with cops. Byong stops her. Then they return home without seeing the sea. One day the officer tells his staff that kidnapping of girls increased in the city. You should be very alert. Then Jang watches Yeosu on the monitor. Then she suddenly disappears. Jang is very scared and immediately runs there. Actually Yeosu pranked him. Because Yeosu tested whether Jang will come for her or not. Then she takes off his glasses and kisses him. Jang goes home with her. There are people who have given loans to Yeosu. They make the house a mess. Jang hears a noise in the house and tries to save her. He falls down because he can't see properly. Yeosu and Jang talk after they leave. Then they pack all the things. Then he sees the drawings he made for Bong-soo as a child. Actually Yeosu is Jang's childhood friend Bong-soo. She tells him that I lied to be with you. I want to see how much you love me. Hearing this Jang becomes silent. Yeosu is smiling and looking at those drawings. Next day Jang goes to Seok and says my eyes are not looking properly. Then the doctor tested his eyes and found that his disease had worsened. He says that soon your eyesight will be completely lost. Jang knew that he would lose his eyesight one day. That's why he used to count the steps wherever he went. Because if he is blind in future, it should not be a problem. Yeosu on the other hand is very distressed by her debts. So she sells the house and pays off all her debts. Now she has no home to stay. Jang sees Yeosu holding her things and talking to a shop owner. Just then his colleague gets suspicious seeing a car moving in the same area. She notes the car number and informs her officer. He immediately informs the police. Then the car disappears. Yeosu is also invisible to Jang. Soon he takes his bicycle and leaves for Yeosu. Due to his poor eyesight, he hits a car and falls down. Byong sees all this and leaves to help Jang. On the other hand, a stranger approaches Yeosu and holds her hand. Just then Jang comes running there. Then the kidnapper runs away. Just then the police come there and take Yeosu to find out about the kidnapper. Jang is the only one there. Just then Byong comes there. Jang cries a lot because of his eyesight loss. A few days pass like this. Yeosu gets busy in her life. So she can't contact Jang. Whenever she remembers Jang, she looks at the CCTV camera. A few months later, Jang meets her in a coffee shop. She happily says hi to him. But Jang walks with a walking stick. Yeosu will be shocked to see this. She follows him to the art gallery. It contains all Yeosu drawings done by Jang. Although Jang can't see his eyes, he remembers Yeosu very well. Next day she follows Jang. Then he asks Yeosu where do you want to go? Yeosu then realizes that he consents her. Immediately she hugs him lovingly. This is how this movie ends. I'm working hard to make these videos, it's my humble request to subscribe my channel.